You have to be cautious when you listen to career advice, even from me. You are the expert on you. So as we go through some stuff this afternoon, and even as you read the book, you're the expert on you. So just because billionaires, and I forget, is Elizabeth Holmes still a billionaire? No? Okay, so she might have to come off the list. But the reason she made the list, because she was famously quoted 6 months ago as, I'm going to bastardize her quote, but it was essentially, if you have a backup plan, that means you're not committed to your plan. I'm thinking she's scratching her head thinking now, a backup plan might not have been such a bad idea. Steve Jobs is on here because I sat in a meeting, it was almost 10 years ago. A marketing director was pounding his fist on the table, trying to explain to his marketing team, we don't need market research. Steve Jobs never used market research. We just need good instincts. And he was adamant. And he had a marketing team, and I sat there. I was the training guy. I was delivering a team building workshop. And it didn't go well. But I remember at that time thinking, he actually believes this. He buys this. And what's happened is he's just overly interpreted the story of Steve Jobs. And with any of these folks who are billionaires, you just have to recognize, and I'm a big Sheryl Sandberg fan, I like her material, but even with her, you have to recognize the air that she breathes is different than the air you breathe. And the world she works in is different than the world you work in. So her concepts, I've even, unfortunately, I've had some people that I've met who've taken lean in too far. And you can almost see after they read the book, they come to work. They're not just leaning in, they're leaning on. They're leaning into, and and if it becomes too obvious and off-putting, you almost work against yourself. So the point of this is just to say, you are the expert on you. You have to take all of this information in and decide, what am I going to apply, what is not relevant to me. And I would suggest, my hope would be that at the end of even this hour, each of you finds something. There won't always be the same things, but some of you will take this idea, some of you will take another idea, that you find something that compels you, and it just says, yeah, you know what, I can take this to the office this afternoon and begin to apply it. Because my focus is, I like the word mercenary, because each of you does need to be a mercenary. Each of you has to pay attention to your own star, to your own rising star. And if you don't do it for yourself, no one else is going to do it for you. So you'll see the focus of my work is career advancement, career acceleration at the